Hello and welcome to Wednesday's edition of Sunday League to Legend. This is Football Manager 2021 on YouTube, and we are in the Sky Bet League 1 for a game at Leyland Albion Stadium here in Lancashire to take on a fairly local rival. We welcome Morecambe to the Albion, managed by Martin Allen. We have a updated formation, an updated tactic this season, and something that I forgot to go through in our last edition. I have brought in some new staff, one of which is Simon Francis. Now, previously in the Sunday League to Legend universe, he actually managed Stockport County, and we didn't get on very well because he loaned us a player and then complained about the position we were playing him in pretty much every month. But he was sacked by Stockport, and so I swooped in, offered him a assistant manager's position with compensation for the fee if he were to get a new job being waived, and he gracefully accepted. So we'll see if he can help us this season here in Sky Bet League 1 as we head over into the dressing room. The advice from Big Simon Francis is, come on lads, show me what you can do. I'm going to go with that. A couple of players motivated. Well done, Simon. Already he's the best assistant that I've ever had. The lads now in a huddle just before the start. I will tell you that we opened with a 2-2 draw at Desmond against Walsall. That was an away fixture to begin the season off, as we encourage the boys here. Morecambe on the attack from the very start. But it's cleared. Good play there. Now Jones going through. John. Now couldn't get anywhere near, could he? But yes, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by my own players. We did have that 2-2 draw against Walsall, so we got a point on the board. And that, in essence, preserved our record of never being beaten on the opening day in this save. Albion always doing pretty well to start off the season. The goals came from the Koala and from Harry Manton in midfield with a bit of a long-range hit. I will tell you that the Koala's goal was voted the goal of the month, considering that there are only one set of fixtures last month, which I'm guessing was July, I think. So, well done to him. Morecambe lost in their opening game, so there is a bit of hope that we can get something from this one. We are not going to change the tactics just yet, as Manton plays the ball over, and it's in, is it? Lee Saunders with an own goal. I thought that was White's goal. It's Manton's free kick. Yeah, it's unlucky, isn't it? Comes off the back of the goalkeeper into Saunders. And that has given Leyland Albion the lead here at the Leyland Albion Stadium, our home ground. In terms of our team for today, which I probably should run through, Bosworth is in goal, new signing. Koulibaly at right back, he's back on loan this year from Tottenham Hotspur. We've got Berry and White, new central defensive partnership. We seem to have a new one every year. McBride is on the left back that is. The change in formation has seen us use a defensive midfielder for the first time. That's going to be Lee. Then we've got Manton and Blackman in central midfield. The Koala and Jones backing up striker John coming in from out wide. They're on inverted winger and inside forward settings. And just as I say that, one of them, I can't remember which way round they are, Koala, gets the goal. It's from Jones here, so he's coming in from one side, and then it's a cut inside, look at that, a little shimmy, and then shoots from the angle. 2-0 to Leyland Albion. Didn't expect that, did you? Neither did I, to be 2 goals up within half an hour. It's still 2, it is still 2, but that was a close one. That could have been a third goal, as Steve Berry, a young defender, actually captaining the side, hits the woodwork. Now another yellow card here. Welsh for Morecambe has gone into the book. We seem to be playing out from the back. That's one of the changes this year. I don't like the look of it that much, but we're trying it. As Manton goes through, and he just misses. Good save by the goalkeeper. We are all over them here. Jones with the corner kick. And you will notice that this year I have put 3 defenders back because we always seem to get beaten from on a counter-attack at one of our own corners. Inevitably, we seem to sort of concede. I mean, it must be within the last 2 seasons, 15 goals from positions like that, which we shouldn't, absolutely shouldn't do, considering it's our attack. As a Morecambe attack goes just wide. That was a bit of a shaky moment. We'd be glad to get in for the half-time break here, as Charlie Savage picks up a yellow ticket from the referee. Morecambe now getting a bit frustrated, perhaps. They are playing with more freedom, however, and more attacking. Interesting. Can they do anything else, though, in the second half? Can they make inroads into this 2-goal deficit? I am extremely pleased with the performance. Look at a sea of green. That's how we start the season. Towards the end of the campaign, usually the players just show complete lack of apathy as to anything I say whatsoever. As Koulibaly goes in, almost could have won a penalty there. If you feel a touch in the box, go down. How hard's that? But he stood on his feet there, and the ball was cleared. Mackenzie Hunt now for Morecambe into the book. So they've got 3 players down on a yellow card already. We have Kieran Lee, who's our defensive midfielder. That'll happen every game. It always does to me. Whatever role that you put him in, he could be an anchor man. He's actually a register at the moment. But whatever role that I put him in, he is bound to collect yellow cards in just about every game we play. That tends to be how it works. But as we hit the hour mark, Morecambe on the attack now. Yeah, big ball upfield. Saunders now trying to get one at the right end. Not quite there, my friend. Not quite atoning for his error. As QPR have now scored against Preston at Deepdale. It is 1-1 there between 2 of the big teams, 2 that probably favourites for promotion. We're going to make a change up front. We're going to bring on Thompson Fearon, one of our heroes from last season, while it's going to be a debut for Dave Courtney in midfield. One of our many new signings. I have no faith whatsoever in the teams that get us promoted. So, in the team that gets us promoted. So, as soon as contracts come up and there's an off-season window, we have copious amounts of change, and that's worked so far. We've been promoted every single season, and that's because we haven't sort of rested on our laurels. If we did, the likes of Connor Comer, our record goal scorer, would still be in the team. Not so. We've brought in new players, all of which hopefully gives us a bit of a firm footing in Sky Bet League One. Here's the koala going forward. Now Manton. He tries to strike a ball. It's a cross in, and Bycroft secures the ball in the Morecambe goal. They've got 20 minutes as QPR have turned things around. They now lead at Deepdale against Preston North End. Bristol Rovers having quite the day out at the home ground, the Memorial Stadium. They're now 4-0 to the good against Swindon. There you have it. This win would leave us in 7th place with 4 points. An unbeaten start. You can't say any worse than that, can you? We'd always take that. It is going to be an interesting season just to see where we're at. I think we were lucky in League Two. I do think that perhaps other teams weren't brilliant. We sort of caught the league at probably a good year and continued our momentum from the National League up to get promotion. Teams just tended to drop off. AFC Wimbledon and Harrogate, 2 good examples. Right at the start of the year, it looked like they'd be the ones pushing for promotion. Didn't get it in the end. as Koala goes for another strike on goal. Bycroft with the save now. But it looks like Morecambe might just get one back here. Side netting for Morris, and he was offside. It does look like there's a 3-3 game at Valley Parade. That looks like a good one. Featuring, obviously, Bradford City, as there's Morecambe's goal back. It's Paul Askew. Right, okay. So it's a mistake there in the forward line. Savage with the ball over the top. Koulibaly doesn't stick with him. That's a pretty simple finish, isn't it, by Osu. You do not like to see that sort of thing. And in fact, I think it's time we went defensive. I think I've used up all my subs. Yes, I have. As Bristol Rovers are now 5-0 to the good. Fleetwood leading as well. Now here comes Tommy O'Reilly, the substitute. McBride wins us a corner. And we'll just take our time, hopefully, over the corner delivery. As Albion do start to begin to defend in numbers. It's a bit of a misconception to say that teams don't attack when on defend settings. It just means that they're a little bit choosy when they do. As Bycroft gets the ball back all the way now. And that needed a big save. Oof, that was a close one. Bosworth proving to be pretty good there as the ball pinballs around. And in the end, it is a goal kick. Fleetwood take the lead now. Oh, Morecambe are all over us. What's going on, lads? Thompson Fearon now. Can he alleviate some pressure? Oh, tried to go down. That was embarrassing, wasn't it? Koulibaly going forward. Koala now into the box. Jinks all the way, but fires wide. We've got about a minute of play left here. It does look like there might be one more chance in it. Who it's for is a good question. As Courtney plays it ball back to Lee. Now to White. Over the top for nobody really, but it is another throw-in. Referee is about to call time. Let's hope he does. We're 24 seconds over now. Can O'Reilly do anything with it? It's a cross in, but there's the final whistle. Leyland Albion, despite conceding that goal to Morecambe, it is a 2-1 win, and that will do for me every single day. So in terms of the latest scores, look at Bristol Rovers, 5-0 to the good. That game at Valley Parade, it was Bradford 3, Blackpool 3. So Blackpool, one of the other favourites to go up, held as well today. Fantastic performances by several different clubs. Fleetwood winning 3-2 away at Newport. It was Wigan against Sunderland, 3-3. So teams that you would expect to be doing pretty well. 7th place, not good enough for a playoff position in this league. Only 3 promotion spots currently held by the likes of Bristol Rovers, MK Dons, and Rotherham also have 2 wins to their name. Down at the bottom, I think they're probably condemned. Morecambe, yeah, there they are, 23rd. So they've actually gone up 1 place as Swindon suffered that heavy defeat. But surprising to see lots of big teams down in that lower sort of half of the table. Blackpool, Preston, Wigan, all down there, not doing so well right at the start of the season. But you would expect the likes of Sunderland up there in the playoff places, QPR mid-table in 12th. So thank you for joining me today. Next week it will be another 2 episodes of Sunday League to Legend on Monday and Wednesday. Between now and then I'll play some more games. We'll see how far we get and then report back next week. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you then.